Okay, round one, we are on the play. Um, this hand is okay. It's kind of slow, but we have all of our colors since we have the Evolving Wilds in the island. And we also have Tracker so that we can, if we draw another land, sack the Evolving Wilds for 2 triggers here. We also have our Gear Hulk, so I'm going to keep this hand. We don't have a ton of interaction, which is unfortunate. It's like if you're playing against an aggro deck, it could be kind of an issue, but since we're on the play, it's not going to be quite as bad. I'm going to go ahead and crack this for green. I should be doing this like in his main phase, but I'm lazy, or at the end of his turn. Okay, so it looks like red white vehicles is the deck. Okay, that's a good draw. I'm gonna go ahead and play the hub and play the servant and pass. One thing you do have to be careful of is Thalia. You typically want to play your non-basics if you can, so that you can avoid Thalia, especially on the draw. But since I'm on the play, it's not as big a deal. Selfless Spirit, yep. Just gonna pass the turn. Okay, I could just play the Tracker and then the Evolving Wilds, and I think that's gonna be best because I'm not gonna be blocking with this thing anytime soon. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my mountain. So Whirler Virtuoso is going to be pretty good against this Selfless Spirit. But I could also just turn 4 Gear Hulk. It's just something I need to think about. I think I'll just go ahead and play the Virtuoso. And then I can attune as well. That allows me to be able to make a Thopter and then next turn play the Gear Hulk if I don't want to block this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the island. I'm going to attune so I can get 4 energy so that if he kills us in response, then I can just make another thing. I'm going to go ahead and get my second mountain. And I'm just going to pass. And he's probably just sack the clue in a turn. Yep. So this is the Mardu variant. I'm just going to go ahead and make a Thopter at the end of turn. And maybe even just go ahead and make 2 so that I can load them both up. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, so we have a cub. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to go ahead and load up my 2 flyers. And I'll get in with 1, maybe 2. I don't know. Yeah, I think 2's fine. Because I don't mind taking 2 from the Spirit. This pushes a lot of pressure on him. And I already have 4 clues, so I can start stacking clues like crazy with the tracker next turn. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Interesting. So I wonder if our opponent has like a Gideon in hand or something. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. That's a good draw. Play my land for the turn. And let's go ahead and attack with our flyers again. I'll leave the gear hold back. This will put him to 8. I'm going to go ahead and use Harness Lightning on that thing. Yes, he would sack it in response, so I don't get the energy. That's fine. And I'm just going to go ahead and run out my cub. I'm not really sure how I could lose at this point. I don't even think like Gideon does anything here. Yeah, he just packs it in. So this is the deck where we want another Sky Sovereign and Radiant Flames. And we definitely want a Natural State and the Root Outs. And I think we can cut a Chandra. Chandra's not great in this matchup. Maybe we just cut all of them. Because they get to go Y. I think I'll just cut the Chandras. Whirl of Virtuoso is really good. Especially if you're bringing in the Sky Sovereigns, I think is basically just slots for Chandra, which are a little bit more resilient against the deck that he's going to be playing. So we have Natural State and a Root Out. I think we'll cut one Root Out. And then the question is, what else do we want to cut? Maybe 3 Radiant Flames is just too many. Well, I definitely want to cut a Tracker because it's kind of a 3/2 for 3, which doesn't really match up with their 1-drops particularly well. So let's try cutting 2 more cards, and I think we've cut 1 Flow and 1 Radiant Flames. I could be wrong that putting the 3 Radiant Flames in the sideboard, but we'll give this a shot. Just waiting for our opponent to submit his deck as well. This hand's fine. I don't think I want to use the energy just to go turn 1 attune. Maybe I do, though. Yeah, I think I do. Because I just want to kind of curve out here. So I'll just go ahead and grab. I'll grab a forest. I have this. This will be my source of blue if I need it. I'll go ahead and play this. I'll go ahead and take a hit off of this thing. If he plays nothing, then that probably tells me that he's holding up a stasis snare. Huh. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and harness lightning and then. It seems like a waste of 3 damage, but if he's just going to sit there and do nothing, then that's fine. And if he uses the stasis snare on my tracker, I'm totally fine with that. Because then I can just go turn 4 Hydra and then turn 5 Gear Hulk or Flagship. Okay, it was Disintegration that he had. Okay. Eat this. And now I'm going to get to play Gear Hulk if I draw untapped land next turn and buff this thing up. If he plays a Gideon, okay, what is he doing? Okay, so that's not an untapped land, but that's fine. I'm just going to play another Hydra. This card is one of the best cards in the deck. Very hard to kill. Yeah, I don't know if our opponent just kept a sketchy hand or what. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and Gear Hulk. Put 1 on that one. Go 1, 1, 2, 1, and 1. I'll just spread them out, actually. Not really sure what our opponent can do at this point. Yeah, just backs it in. Alright, well that was easy.